G'day guys, Matt here. So you may have seen the video I did recently about the Harrop ELocker. And in that video, I make a bit of noise about at the beginning of the video. I make some noise about how, Harrop don't know that I exist and they probably won't like me doing this video and all that sort of stuff. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to the YouTube channel and you'll see the video. It's the second one down. Well, anyway, it's a recent one. Just search up Harrop ELockers. It's what the Harrop ELockers, the problems, faults, things I've found about them. And it's just a bunch of tips that a lot of people are finding really, really helpful. I know for a fact people have gone out and bought the Harrop ELocker on the back of that video, which is awesome. Like it's giving people the confidence to go and buy the right product for their application. Now, anyway, back to the Harrop thing. So Harrop did actually get in touch with me, which was really cool. I really appreciated that. And so they rang me up and I rang them. We had a good long chat and we just talked about everything in the video. We talked about my experience, how I used it, what I found to work, what I didn't work, and all of that sort of stuff. But what they did make me aware of, which I wasn't aware of, is that the issue I identified in the video where the tabs broke off was a known issue. They had a batch issue for a short period of time where magnets were coming in and they hadn't been TIG welded correctly. And so what they tell me that currently, if you buy one of their lockers, that their locker that issue is gone. You don't need to do the modification that I came up with and so on. So like, that's a good thing. I didn't realize that they'd had that issue. So there you go. The fact I had two of the lockers fail at the same time kind of, said was just odd. Anyway, freak of nature, whatever. But yeah, they're saying to me that they're not having that issue any longer and that they're not having, any dramas there. So that's a good thing to note. One of the other things that was very interesting, and look, this makes sense, and I think this would apply to just about any locker, is that it's an issue about crash locking. Now, what that means is where you have one wheel spinning and then you hit the magic button to lock the differential. That is called a crash lock, and it's something you just do not do with a differential lock, any of them, because you have one wheel stationary that all of a sudden you say, now start to spin at the speed the other wheel's spinning on. Like the poor differential, it can't cope, like it's going to explode. What they're saying is that they're seeing most of the locker failures come from a crash locking situation where people are just hitting the magic button while dialing numbers. So, basically what their advice is now, don't engage the locker unless you're stopped. And that's to try and manage and mitigate people incorrectly using the locker. Now, I know for a fact myself that I can engage the locker at low speed, but I'm talking, and I'm talking when the wheels are doing the same speed. Okay, the axles are both rotating at the same speed. So I haven't got a wheel slip situation and I'm not dialing numbers. You can engage the locker, but Harrop's saying just for looking after your gear, only ever engage the locker when the vehicle's stationary and then go do your obstacles. So other than that, they're saying that, for the most part, the lockers are going great. Look, I can only take their word on that. That's what they tell me. But anyway, I just really appreciated them getting in touch with me, and I wanted to take the chance just to let you guys know that they did what they said and so on. Anyway, they also wrote me a statement, which I'm going to include in the comments here on this video so you can read it, but I've also put it in the description of the video, what they had to say so that you guys can see that. Anyway, I wanted to give you the update. All right, guys, I'm Mad Matt. Stay safe on the trails.